It's the Easter long weekend in Melbourne, and I'm here with Bryce from Conquest. Can you tell me what's happening right now?
So Conquest is a community-driven games convention. So we've been running since 1989, and at our core what we are is a platform that lets local game developers and local GMs share their creations with the community. So it's a gaming convention that at its core is about games. That's always been our focus, and we run it as a community group without big corporate sponsorship and without big attention, I guess, from all the big companies. So we get to run the sort of convention that we want to run.
So I guess that community focus is really important to the convention and the event. But I just wondered when you talk about community building, I guess role playing is something that it can be a little bit intimidating for people to get into when they first start, especially if they're doing it with strangers. What would you tell someone who is, kind of interested in role playing, maybe had played D&D and wanted to maybe step into a little bit more?
So we have a special program for new people who are new to role-playing. So we always have a number of games specifically each year that are specifically aimed at new players. So we have some beginner Dungeons & Dragons games, we have some beginner Vampire the Masquerade games, and we have some beginner Call of Cthulhu games all running this year. So if you're a new player, we have special tables set up with experienced GMs who are there to coach new players, and you can try tabletop role-playing for yourself.
ARC, ARC stands for the Australian Role-Playing Community, and it is a group that aims to really raise the voices of underrepresented communities, not only in players and runners of games, but also designers. And they auspice the TTRPG mentorship program, which is how Lucy and I got to know each other a bit better, which was also funded by the city of Port Phillip. So ARC is this growing community of gamers all shapes and sizes coming together to do what we love, which is play games.
So Lucy, as the mentee in this program, what do you feel you've gotten out of it?
Wow, I have gotten so much out of it. The two biggest things that I've gotten out of it, firstly, confidence is a big one. I have always wanted to try my hand at a project, maybe create a game here or there. I never thought I'd end up being a TTRPG designer, but the mentorship program, it just helps you with your confidence in leaps and bounds. And also direction, because I had nobody really that I could talk to until I met Logan and was connected with Logan. I had nobody to talk to help me with direction, whether it's big things, small things, where do I start? What options are there for monetization? What would I do with social media? Who do I need to credit? What different kind of games are out there? I'm not sure what system to use. Should I make a system? These are all questions that I really struggled with. I didn't really know how to get the answers. And because I'm neurodivergent, it really was this cycle of inaction because I just didn't have the answers, I didn't have the confidence, and so I just kind of sat there and was just like, So I could go on and on about the benefits of it, but those are the two key ones for me that really helped me take those steps to create my first game.
Obviously, it's a fantastic program, and ARC's obviously really good at community building and connecting communities. But I think what we really need to know is, can you tell me about the games you guys are showing off today? That you both are showing off today.
So my game is called Legend of the Hidden Folk. It is a narrative-focused TTRPG. It is, I'm hoping, still working on it, but it's designed to be very easy to play. You just need a D4, there's an action spectrum, and then the rest is just narration and roleplay. There are a couple of extra elements to it. The mechanics change slightly when you transform or level up, but I've deliberately tried to keep all of the exterior padding at a minimal. So there's no character sheets, there's no inventory management or anything like that. It's purely just for people who love to play pretend in a Fey world environment.
And Logan?
Yeah, so I just want to add on Lucy's game there that she does have this really cool journaling sort of mechanic where, you journal not only the experience of the game, but that is kind of where you build your character, and it can become this very personalized item, and you walk away from the game with this personalized thing that you get to keep on using. So that wanted to add that. But as for the game that I'm running today, I have a number under my belt, but today I'm running Breaking Serenity, which is a GM-less game that uses D6s, and the basic idea is that a long time ago an angel came to Earth and granted the wish of everlasting peace, but what that actually turned out to be was just monotony. No one got angry, but no one fell in love. And so the players are people who have realized that this is wrong, and they're traveling to the Devil's Tower to petition the devil to bring back chaos. So it's a very surreal, magic, alt-Earth style game. Conquest is more and more becoming a real hub for indie Australian games, so it's really good. And a lot of people here are the designers of the games that they're bringing, so it's really great to chat with other designers and talk about, what are you creating, seeing what people are doing, and get feedback, see in real time, like, how does this game play out? Does it do what I designed it to do? A lot of me, bumping into old friends, playing together, getting to play games you might not otherwise get to play. Just try new things. That's what I like Conquest for.
So that sort of community focus where it's on the local GMs and players to sort of fill the schedule, so to speak, of events is a unique sort of selling point, if you will, of the convention.
Exactly. When someone comes to us with a game, we want to say yes. We don't want it to fit into a pre-established model. We want to try things out. So Conquest has a history of huge numbers of games and game developers who were not well known once launched their games at Conquest in the past. Steve Jackson attended a Conquest many, many years ago with a deck of handmade cards testing card games. Huge numbers of artists have attended doing character commissions who are now famous artists. The mascot for Conquest, Emily, who you'll see on all, here is a version of Emily. This year she's a mermaid. This was last year's shirt. The artist who did the original Emily art is actually now one of the illustrators for 2000 AD. That was a long time ago, but that's a huge number of games have started here. This is the ground level, this is the community level. This is where you get to play and meet people. Unlike PAX, which is an exhibition, and PAX is great, I love PAX. But here you get to play long games. You get to really lift the lid and see what's going on. You get to talk to the other players. You get to talk to the GMs. And this is a community-driven con. So it's much more grounded. And you actually get to really try things out. And that's what I love about it.
Thank you very much for sort of showcasing the event. We look forward to seeing Conquest come back next year during the Easter long weekend.
Definitely. We're going to take a break after running this because it's exhausting, but we'll be back next year. Thank you.